The marina was unusually quiet that morning, the sun barely rising behind the New England docks. Workers moved lazily, sipping coffee, but one man was already elbow-deep in engine grease. Liam Carter, a poor but brilliant mechanic, was examining a faulty boat engine while humming softly. His clothes were worn, his tools old, but his skill unmatched. Across the docks, sleek black SUVs pulled up, and a team in suits rushed to greet a woman stepping out. Evelyn Brooks, the CEO of a multi-million-dollar shipping company, walked with sharp heels and sharper confidence. She was known for her power and for never being impressed by anyone beneath her dot. Evelyn approached her luxury yacht, irritated. It had broken down the day before, stranding her mid-harbor during a major investor tour. Furious, she demanded the marina find the best mechanic in this town. When she heard they had sent Liam, she nearly laughed. A poor dock worker fixing her elite yacht felt like an insult. She crossed her arms and looked him over as he inspected the boat. "So, you're the one they sent?" she asked mockingly. Liam glanced up, wiping sweat off his forehead. "Yes, ma'am, I'll do my best." Evelyn smirked. "I hope your best is better than your wardrobe." A few people snickered behind her. Liam didn't react. He'd heard far worse in his life. Instead, he quietly returned to the engine, listening to the subtle misfires and grinding noises. Something was off, something deep. He leaned closer, and the smell confirmed it. An electrical burn from overloaded circuits. Whoever built this engine clearly didn't understand its limits. Evelyn watched him work with annoyance. She expected him to fumble, but instead he moved with surprising precision, measuring voltages, checking connectors, studying the wiring like someone reading a familiar map. After 30 minutes, she grew impatient. "Do you even know what you're doing?" she snapped. Liam nodded calmly. "Yes, ma'am. Your engine's wiring was incorrectly fused." She rolled her eyes. "Nonsense. This is custom work. Top of the line. Built by the best." Liam looked at her, not with arrogance, but certainty. "Then the best made a mistake. This boat shouldn't have been taken out at all." Evelyn scoffed. "I'll call someone competent." But when she tried, the marina manager reminded her. Liam was the only specialist available. Frustrated, she stormed away. But Liam stayed, working long after sunset. He rewired complex systems, replaced burnt components, and reinforced weak points. He even designed a stabilizer circuit from scratch. By midnight, the yacht was transformed, but he wasn't done. He tested it repeatedly, refusing to return it unless it was perfect. The next morning, Evelyn returned with investors. She expected disaster. Instead, she found Liam waiting calmly beside the yacht. "It's ready," he said. She raised a brow. "Ready to sink?" He shook his head. "Ready to run better than it ever has." She nearly laughed, but the investors insisted on seeing for themselves. They boarded hesitantly. Evelyn refused, at first, but pride pushed her. As the yacht pulled away from the dock, she noticed something immediately. Silence. The engine purred smoothly, softer than it ever had. She frowned, listening closer. No rattling, no stuttering, no vibration, just perfect alignment. The investors were impressed. "This feels brand new," one whispered. Another added, "Better than brand new." Evelyn kept her chin high, pretending it was normal, but inside, she felt something strange. Confusion. The yacht glided through the water effortlessly, faster and steadier than before. Liam adjusted a control panel. "I upgraded your You'll save fuel now," he explained casually. He showed them a new cooling system he'd improvised from scrap materials, preventing future overheating, and he'd redesigned the fuse grid to eliminate the risk of another meltdown. The investors stared in awe. "Where did you learn all this?" one asked. Liam shrugged. "Just experience." Evelyn's eyes narrowed, realizing he had done in one night what her top engineers couldn't do in weeks. For the first time, she really looked at him. Not his clothes, not his status. Him, a quiet genius standing in grease-stained boots, holding more knowledge than her entire technical department. As the yacht sped smoothly across the bay, Evelyn finally swallowed her pride. "I underestimated you," she admitted softly. The words tasted unfamiliar. Liam smiled politely. Most people do. But he said it kindly, without resentment. The investors crowded around him, asking questions, each more astonished than the last. When the yacht docked again, Evelyn asked to speak with him privately. She took a breath, choosing humility, something she rarely used. "I was wrong yesterday," she said, "and rude. You're exceptionally talented." Liam nodded gently. "Thank you, ma'am." She hesitated, then added, "I'd like to offer you a job. Lead engineer. Full benefits." Liam froze, stunned. It felt unreal. He had spent years fixing small boats for small pay, living month to month. And now, a CEO was offering him a career-changing opportunity just because he had done what he always did, his best. But he wasn't done yet. He had one question. "Will I be respected?" he asked calmly. Evelyn blinked, taken aback. "Absolutely," she answered sincerely. She meant it. Yesterday, she mocked him. Today, she was grateful. His intelligence had saved her company's reputation, and her own. Liam accepted the offer with a small smile. The marina workers cheered when they heard the news. Liam walked away from the docks that day, not as a poor mechanic, but as a man whose quiet brilliance finally found a stage big enough to recognize it. And Evelyn never mocked anyone's appearance again. She learned something far more valuable than a repaired yacht. Genius can come from anywhere often, wearing overalls instead of a suit.